Google executives are in a panic, it appears. They've shut down their social media accounts and went into hiding since this James O'Keefe video came out. I guess the biggest takeaway from it is they know it's legit. They're hiding from it, right? That's what's going on with it. I have no doubt in my mind that it's legit. We can see it happening. You know, us that are trying to push the content they're talking about suppressing, we can see the suppression going on. So there's, you know, it's a nice breath of fresh air to have it admitted openly that that's what they're doing, but we've kind of known it, we've had it happening to us. Like, you don't need the murder rate statistics if you're one of the people that gets murdered, right? You kind of know that it's happening. Well, that's what's been going on with conservatives. We've known we've been getting... You think the Tea Party didn't know the IRS was after them? In 2010, not one approved. But every Democrat super PAC or political action committee was approved under the guise of being a nonprofit. But that's a different story. So we got Google executives. I got it on the screen over here. And they took it all off of YouTube. That's what's crazy. Like the link in my last video, I had to change it. I had to, well, I ain't gonna talk about how I did it, but I uploaded the actual full clip in HD onto the Brighteon platform on my channel there, if you would like to see it. The link's in the description of the other video. I might go ahead and stick it in the description here. In fact, I will, because I think it needs to be spread around. I uploaded it raw to YouTube. It took a while, or to Facebook. It took a while, but you know, I had the actual whole video uploaded, not just a link. Just see how that works out on Facebook. You know, I think the whole mainstream media ignored the story. Like, nobody on Fox News even reported it. I think something might have been said on Tucker Carlson. I'm not sure. I don't think so. But I know Dan Bongino, he is a Fox News contributor. He does his own podcast, and he talked about it pretty extensively, you know, for about 10 minutes on his podcast. But for the most part, there's been a media blackout. Google's trying to censor the crap out of this, of course, because it exposes what they're doing. What they're doing is not just, you know, a bad business practice or unethical. This is criminal behavior at the highest level, trying to undermine our elections, undermine the voters, try to manipulate the voters into accepting the agenda that they want them to accept. I mean, that's what Google does, and Google has you know, a lot of control over access to information, plus the advertising dollars. Google receives half of the advertising dollars on this planet. So they have a lot of power. And it's really hard to get people to come out against Google because they can remove you from being part of society in any meaningful way. So there's a lot of fear of this Google empire that has grown to become this tyrannical leviathan that just squashes people and spits them out like they ain't nothing. So I think, you know, what we're looking at, I mean, let's be practical here and not get into hyperbole, but you can look, war game the 2020 election now with this information. The only one that can beat Trump is Google. That's going to be the attitude. If Trump loses, he lost to Google. He lost to corporate corruption, not to the Democrats. You see how this could start a civil war in our country? No country can have a fair election with Google in it. Period. Yeah. If a society has access to the crap that Google is slinging and curating and manipulating, then that society is misinformed when they vote, which is worse than being uninformed. So this is a very, very serious issue. But again, I ask, what do you think we're going to do when you won't let us talk to each other? You won't let us push our conservative message out there. Oh, we're going to just vote for Democrats then. Like, that's not going to happen. They're only going to embolden us, strengthen our resolve. They haven't changed anybody's mind. They've just exposed themselves for what they really are. That's just another wing of the Democrat Party. Can't trust anything that comes out of Google. If you're still using their broken search engine, that's on you. You're getting fed crap that they want you to see. Now they're pissed off because someone exposed it. Well, you know, watch the InfoWars interview of James O'Keefe from yesterday. And he'll tell you that since the video came out, he's received a few more requests to get together with some more whistleblowers. Yeah, they're reaching out to him more and more. This is going to snowball because it's wrong. And most people aren't okay with just sitting back and being involved with doing just blatant wrongdoing. It's dishonest. It's ruining our country. We always wonder how the election would go without Google. Is that like going to be our life now? No, I don't think the conservative base is going to stand for it. Trump just getting burned by one of these clowns that can't even get 15 people to their rallies. Trump has more people waiting to go to the bathroom at his rally than they get at their whole rally. Trump has more people waiting outside his rally that didn't get in, but they don't care. They just want to go be together outside and maybe watch it on a video screen out there or something. Just have a party. Yeah, we're wound up, we're enthusiastic. There ain't nothing Google can do about it. That's my 2 cents about that. Google already lost. The Streisand effect is already going. And what that is, when you try to suppress information, everybody looks up like, what information? I want to see. Let me see. What are you trying to hide? What are you trying to suppress? Let me see. Like, that's the Streisand effect. As soon as you tell people, oh, you can't see this. See what? Now I'm curious. See how that works? That happened to Barbara Streisand a long time ago. Stupid story with the National Enquirer, if you're old enough to know what the hell that is. Dinosaur media. So yeah, it looks like actively engaging in election meddling. You know, Louis Gohmert, he come out and responded to that. So our lawmakers are taking notice of this, because that's the end of democracy. If somebody like Google, if we have a question, we ask Google. We Google it. Like, we're gonna have to stop doing that, because now, if you tell somebody you Googled something, they're kind of looking at you like a fool. Not buying what you're selling. Untrustworthy source is all Google has become. So I'll keep you posted what comes out. I'll leave links in the description here for you to be able to watch the video. And this great Gateway Pundit article, I'll go ahead and put a link in there too for that one. I'd like you to read that. So, good day. Bye-bye, Google.